What if machines could outthink us in every way? That is AGI, and it is closer than you think. Greetings, everyone. My name is Matthias, and today I'll be talking about artificial general intelligence in a currently dominated artificial intelligence world. The thing is, you clicked on this video previously knowing the basics of AI already, as even since 2022, the market size has increased by almost 50% cumulatively. Majority of people you have talked to have at least heard the term or used AI. So, what is the big deal with AGI then? As Sam Meekim, a contributor to the Harvard International Review, writes in his 2023 article, A Race to Extinction, that AGI is the holy grail for tech companies involved in AI development, primarily the field's leaders, OpenAI and Google subsidiary DeepMind, because of the unfathomable profits and world historical glory that would come with being the first to develop human-level machine intelligence.
So artificial intelligence is very interesting right now. I've been following it for the last couple of years, ever since ChatGPT 3.5 came out. That was kind of the really big new thing that came out. That was like a breakthrough that really changed the topic of AI. And ever since then, in my role as a director of technology at this school here at Deloitte, I've followed it closely to see how it's going to impact the school. And I really think we know that it's impacting lives already. It's impacting jobs already. We haven't seen massive changes yet, especially at least in the education. Artificial general intelligence, that's a lot of the whole topic. With the way AI is right now, it definitely is not it's definitely not a general intelligence. We're not there yet. I do think it could happen in the future, and that will be a big thing, and I think there'll be more massive changes. But I do feel like it has to be another breakthrough, like the breakthrough of ChatGPT coming out. There has to be that next level, and I don't think we've reached that just yet.
So, on the topic of artificial general intelligence, even though it hasn't come out yet, do you think there are any dangers or anything we should be worried about?
I do think there could be dangers. I think I fall into a little bit more of a positive camp. I don't think it's going to be like the end of the world if once artificial general intelligence comes out, if it does come out. I don't think that means that computers are going to take over the world like we see in movies, where the robots are destroying us all and everything changes. I think it will. I think it will be significant. But I think it will be similar to any technology that has changed the world, even like nuclear technology, for example. There's good things and bad things. And so I think even from AI and AGI, there'll be good and bad, and it just depends how it's being used. But so I think there's great positive things that can come out of something like AGI, as if these AI tools are just smarter than us. It could help solve problems, cure diseases and things like that. But obviously, with something like this, a powerful technology, it could also do bad things and hurt people in some way too. So I think there's going to be both positives and negatives.
In major areas, AI is already approaching close to human performance, but still lacking in complex reasoning. But AI has been improving rapidly throughout the years, and it won't be too long before we create an AI that succeeds human in every quantifiable skill. In the graph, MIT Future Tech displays that AI computational power has increased significantly and will continue to grow. Computational power is a measurement in a system's ability, specifically AI, in performing calculations and process data, meaning eventually AI will surpass humans in all aspects, thus creating artificial general intelligence. But why are we so interested in creating an entity smarter than us? Sam Meekim highlights the geopolitical stakes in his article A Race to Extinction, that leadership in AI offers advantages both in economic competitiveness and military prowess. Great powers, primarily the United States and China, are racing to develop advanced AI systems, as well as solving major problems we cannot find the solutions to ourselves, such as global warming, incurable diseases, as well as governmental faults. But while the benefits are important, what risk could it create by giving an artificial intelligence the power of governmental systems? One of the most talked about and most realistic problem that artificial general intelligence could have is the alignment problem. One of the previously researchers for the AGI safety team, Richard Nago at OpenAI, phrases it this way in an article, The Alignment Problem from a Deep Learning Perspective. AGIs can learn to act deceptively to receive higher reward, learn misaligned internally represented goals which generalize beyond their fine-tuning distributions, and pursue those goals using power-seeking strategies. But what does this mean?
As AI systems get more complex, they may develop loopholes. In a game between two AIs, do they win by the rules, or does the winner find some technical exploit that makes its AI opponent glitch out? They may also develop emergent behaviors that are difficult to detect before the system is deployed. For example, large language models may amplify a latent bias in the training dataset. These unintentional behaviors contribute to what is called misaligned AI, or AI that advances an objective, but not the intended one.
Large language models, basically artificial intelligence, is all based on a very similar network. When given questions or prompts, it sorts its word in its database and formulates a response that would best answer the prompt through a reward system. Before AIs are released to the public, they're trained on large quantities of data, and their goal is to create the best answer for the prompt, as long as it doesn't go against the company guidelines. And if the prompt does go against the guidelines, it will not answer the question. This is where the alignment problem is. If the creator of the first artificial general intelligence puts in guidelines for the AGI, but the AGI misunderstands it, this is where the alignment problem kicks in. The only way to prevent the alignment problem from occurring is we must have a global regulatory system to enforce strict procedures that can contain any rogue artificial general intelligence. One way is ensuring that the reasoning process of the artificial intelligence is clearly readable by external sources like other humans, for humans to understand how the artificial intelligence was able to come up with the answer to the prompt. Stefan Lorena, a researcher for the Existential Risk Laboratory at the University of Chicago and a graduate of the University of Michigan Law School, who wrote the article Global Governance of High-Risk Artificial Intelligence, states that there are measures in place to help prevent catastrophe. However, it all depends on global cooperation. At the supranational level, the Council of Europe has tasked the Committee on Artificial Intelligence to draft a legally binding global instrument, the Framework Convention on Artificial Intelligence, Human Rights, Democracy, and the Rule of Law. Also, both the United Nations Secretary General and the Secretary Council have initiated efforts for global cooperation. And further, with a Council, Steering Committee, and Secretariats hosted by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, as well as two centers of research expertise, the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence acts as a multi-stakeholder initiative, bringing together leading experts for sharing multidisciplinary research and identifying key issues among AI practitioners. Stefan Lorena writes how without global cooperation, the chance of artificial general intelligence failing or not operating under protocol increases significantly. So, what can we do about this? As we all know, the big corporations out there, such as OpenAI, Anthropic, IBM, and many others, have the cutting-edge technology, while what is released to the public is a toned-down variation. The only thing we can and should be doing now is to raise awareness, keep big companies accountable through the use of government intervention, and ensuring that no right of ours is violated. We could also follow organizations like the Future of Life Institute, sign petitions for AI safety, or share this video to spread awareness. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.